in our chair, feet firm on the floor. Even take a moment to see that the shoulders are rolled down and back to optimize the lift of the chest. And here we can rest palms down in the lap or palms up, whatever feels most comfortable. And then I welcome you to either soften your gaze down toward the floor. If comfortable, you could choose to close the eyes instead. And then take a quick scan of your body from the soles of your feet to the top of your head. And see if there's any movement or adjustment that you would like to make to help your body feel more comfortable while sustaining a nice, tall, upright posture. And once you've established your seated position, to please take a long, deep, full inhaling breath and release that breath with a very gentle sigh. Ah. And then repeat that one more time. Comfortably long, deep inhale. And releasing that breath with a gentle sigh. Ah. And continuing to settle into the body. As you take a moment to sense the shape and position of the body, maybe drawing an imaginary outline of your body. And once you've sensed or drawn that outline, to rest your attention within the boundary of that outline as you start to become curious about any feelings or sensations that are arising from within the body. In science, they would call this cultivating interoceptive awareness. So it is our interoception that's aware of when we're thirsty, or tired, or hungry. That same kind of awareness can be alert to our heartbeat, our respiration. And with practice, it can become more and more attuned with even subtler sensations in the body, such as the feeling of your feet on the floor, or the feeling of your clothing touching your skin. It's interoceptive awareness that knows when we're injured or when our joints feel achy. So we become the witness or the noticer, the one who notices sensation in the body. So once you have scanned and have a sense of the whole body, I'd like to welcome you to then bring your attention to your nose and to the feeling of the breath moving in and out of the nostrils. Let your attention follow the breath in through the nostrils as you inhale. And allow your attention to travel with the breath out through the nostril on the exhale. And see if you can notice the subtle difference of temperature. It might be subtle, it might be really obvious for some. That difference in temperature of the inhale and the exhale. Does it feel cool within the nostrils as you breathe in? And is the space within the nostrils warm as you breathe out? So we take in the cool air from our environment as we breathe in. And that breath is warmed within the respiratory system so that when we breathe out, the breath is feeling warmer. So I'd like to welcome you to stay with that sensation as you slowly and progressively deepen the breath. Let every inhale be a little deeper than the one before it, and allow every exhale to be complete. Please stay with this for 3 more breaths. And as you prepare to finish those breaths, to reach your hands out and place them comfortably on top of the knees. And then on your next inhale, to raise both arms forward and up. And as you exhale, turn your palms out and lower the arms down to the sides of your body. Inhale, palms turn out as you raise the arms through T position overhead. And as you exhale, palms forward until your hands reach your knees. Inhale, when ready, arms go forward and up. Exhale, palms turn out and the arms lower to your side. Inhale, palms turn forward and up. Exhale, palms forward and down toward the knees. Inhale again, arms forward and up. Palms turn out. Exhale, arms down to your side. Inhale, arms move through T position back overhead. And exhale, hands come to rest on the knee. Bend the elbows some, relax the shoulders. Shuffle a little forward in your seat so that there's some clearance between your back and the chair. And with hands on knees on an exhale, let the spine round slightly as the chin tucks toward the throat. And as you inhale, ease the belly and chest forward, lifting the bridge of your nose to the sky. And on exhale, let the spine round and tuck the chin. Inhale, belly and chest forward, bridge of nose to sky. And 2 more times. Exhale, round out and tuck the chin. Inhale, belly and chest forward, bridge of nose to sky. And then relax the spine to what feels neutral. And bring the arms now to rest alongside the body. Sit tall and let your awareness notice your right arm and your left leg. And as you inhale, raise the right arm forward and up as you lift the left foot off the floor. And exhale, take both down. So the most important thing with this movement is not to round the spine. So we're only lifting as high as we can while sitting tall. Left arm, right leg, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Right arm, left leg, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Right leg, left arm, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And again, right arm, left leg, inhale, lift. Lower on exhale. Pause a moment, sit tall. Here, I'm going to ask you to bend your right arm and place the right hand behind the head. There's two ways of doing this. One is lifting the knee and bringing the elbow toward it. If that's not feeling right today, just bring the elbow toward the knee. They don't have to touch, but if they do, that's fine as well. So we sit tall on inhale. And on exhale, we move the knee and elbow toward each other. As we inhale, foot to floor, even press that elbow back so we get that nice stretch into the chest. Exhale, elbow and knee. Inhale, sit tall. So we're working toward opposites. Exhale, right elbow toward left knee. Inhale, sit tall. And two more times. Exhale. Inhale, sit. Exhale. Inhale, sit. Stay seated, hand behind the head. Press that elbow back. Sit tall as you press this top elbow, right elbow back. And stay with me for two more breaths. And stay with me for one more breath. When you're done, ease that right arm down to your side. Hang both arms at the sides of your chair. And for just a moment, let the eyes close or look downward and feel the right side of the body. And notice if the right side of the body feels any differently than the left. It may not. You're just noticing. We'll continue with the same motion on the other side. So left hand comes to rest behind the head. Sit tall on inhale. And on exhale, left elbow and right knee move toward each other. Inhale, sit tall, pressing that left elbow a little back. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, sit tall, elbow presses back. And again, exhale, draw in. Inhale, sit tall, elbow back. And last time, exhale, draw in. Inhale, foot to floor, elbow back. Hold the elbow back. Feel what's happening in the left arm and chest. Stay with it just a little bit longer. And then as you're ready, release the left arm. So again, both arms are hanging at your side. With the in-breath, shoulders lift toward the ears. Exhale, shoulders circle back and down with a sigh. And again, inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, shoulders back and down with a sigh. And last time, inhale, shoulders up. And exhale, shoulders back and down with a sigh. Let the arms hang at your side. Take a little time in stillness. And let's do a little movement for the neck here. So as you exhale, please turn your head to look toward the right shoulder, trying to keep the chest and trunk very still. Inhale, head to center. And exhale, let the head turn to the opposite shoulder. Inhale again to center. Exhale, let the head turn right. Inhale, center. And exhale, head turns left. Draw the head back to center now. And imagine that the tip of your nose is sitting inside a very large circle. And lift the tip of your nose to the top of the circle. Go to the right clockwise and use the tip of your nose to trace your circle. The rest of the body is super still as we just mobilize the neck here. Keep the face and jaw really relaxed. Listening for any sounds that might occur. Anything feels unsafe or uncomfortable, discontinue. And the next time your nose rises to 12 o'clock, reverse the direction of your circles. And see if this shift in direction creates a shift in what you're feeling. Again, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Just notice. And please go around 2 more times. And the last time your nose touches 12 o'clock, the top of the circle, draw the nose right down to the middle of that circle. And on the next inhale, right arm comes forward and up as the head turns left. Exhale the arm down, head to center. Inhale, the left arm goes up, head turns right. And exhale, arm down, head to center. Inhale, right arm up, head turning left. Exhale, arm down, head to center. Inhaling, left arm up, head turning right. And exhale, arm down, head to center. Staying in center, allow the arms to bend, fingertips on or near the shoulder. Please reach the elbows forward and circle the elbows up, back, and down. So we want to make these circles as large as feels safe and comfortable. And we're exploring what it feels like to do the circles. Maybe the range of motion feels more inhibited on one side. Maybe there's more sensation on one side. And now reverse the direction of those circles. And we again check in to see if there's any shifts in sensation as the direction changes. The very, very next time those elbows circle around, bring them right to your waist and let the arms release to your side body. Inhale again, shoulders up. Exhale, shoulders back and down with a gentle sigh. Ha. And one last time. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, shoulders back and down with a sigh. Let the shoulders fully release. Return the hands out onto the knees. And please widen your feet so the heels rest about chair leg width apart. Seated sun salute. On your next inhale, arms lift toward the sky, stretch up. Exhale, hands to lap, lead with the heart and dive forward. Lead with the head, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, full fold. And lead with the head as you inhale and press all the way up. When up, the arms rise up, stretch up. Exhale, arms circle out. And the hands come to prayer position at the heart. We're going to try that 2 more times. So hands out onto knees. Arms go up as you breathe in. Hands to lap as you breathe out and fold. Halfway up on the in-breath. Back down on the out-breath. And now all the way up on the in-breath. And when you're up, reach the arms up, stretch up. Exhale, arms circle out. And the hands come to the heart. Stop a moment. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel the hands gently pressing together. Feel the whole length of your torso. Feel the whole body. Just another breath before returning hands to knees. Last seated salutation. When you're ready, arms up as you breathe in. Hands to lap as you breathe out and fold. Halfway up on your in-breath. Back down on your out-breath. And now all the way up as you breathe in. Once up, bring the arms up, stretch up. And as you exhale, circle it out. Bring the hands to prayer in front of the heart, Anjali Mudra. Maybe closing eyes or softening gaze to the floor. And just stop. Sense again the outline of your body. See how aware you can be to every sensation arising within that outline. Just another breath. As you complete that breath, please return hands to lap and walk the feet back to about hip width. We're going to continue with the arms hanging at our sides, sitting really tall. We want to plant both sitting bones equally on the chair. Both sitting bones stay grounded as we exhale and lean or tilt to the right. Inhale, come up. And exhale, same to the other side. Inhale, up. Exhale, tilting right. On your in-breath, rise up. And on your out-breath to the other side. Two more each side. Pace it with the breath, the best that you can. Last time you rise up, stay up. Pause in stillness briefly. And when you're ready, see that you are seated about halfway forward in your chair. Taking the arms either forward or crossing in front of the chest for our chair pose. I like my ankles a little behind my knees here. It gives me some leverage. So you want to adjust your feet so you can really sense your weight moving down. And on the inhale, hinge forward a bit, press into the feet and stand. And now, important here to not let the knees go out or cave in, but let the knees point directly forward, reach back with the hips and slowly lower until you land in your chair. And again, inhale, press into the feet, come up slowly. The slower you go, the more musculature engages. Then the knees, hips reach back, slowly sit until you land. Can we do 3 more today? Inhale, rise up. And if 3 feels too much, just meet us at the back of your chair. Exhale, reach back and sit. Got 2 more to go. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, reaching way back with those hips as you sit. Here's our last one. Inhale, rise up. Bend the knees, reach back with the hips and sit. Once seated, let's all stretch the arms forward, leaning forward, pressing into the feet, rising up. This time, come all the way up, add a slight back bend. Neutral spine now. Palms together, hands to heart. Find a focal point or close the eyes. Again, alert to the shape of your body, different shape now, we're standing. And all the sensations arising within that shape. Just another breath here. And when ready, arms can release. I'd like to welcome everyone to stand behind their chair, fairly close so that you can rest your fingers atop or inside the back of the chair. Feet adjust to hip width and parallel. And remember, that's just a general direction. So if your knees feel taut when you adjust the feet in that way, you readjust so the knees feel at ease. We're going to rise onto the toes with alternating arms. So on the inhale, rising onto the toes, right arm going overhead. Exhale, heel down, right arm down. Inhale onto the toes with the left arm going overhead. Exhale, heels down, arm down. And again with the right arm, inhale, rise up. Exhale, come down. And left arm, inhale, rise up. And exhale, come down. Let's go up with the right arm, coming high onto the toes best you can. Reach up as if you were reaching for something really important. Find breath for 3. And stay 2 more breaths. When you're done, let the arm and the heels come down. And once down, pause. Bend both knees a little bit. Straighten both. Bend both knees a little bit. Straighten both knees. 2 more. Bend both knees. Straighten. Make sure the knees aren't splaying out or caving in. Track them forward. Bend the knees. And straighten the legs. We'll come onto the toes one more time, this time going up with the left arm. So inhale, rise onto the toes, left arm up. Left arm is reaching. You're growing really long through the left side body. And we remember to breathe full breaths for 3 more breaths. Stay 2 more breaths. Now, when you're done, let your heels and your arm come down. Once down, fingers resting on chair. We're going to bend the knees. We're going to reach back with the hips. And we're going to pretend that there's a chair behind us. And we're going to lower into that chair. Remember to keep the knees forward. Press into the feet and rise on up. We're going to do that 3 more times. Knees bend, reach back with the hips, keep the chest fairly upright, sit down in that chair, beautiful. Press into the feet, come up slowly. And then one more time, we're gonna hold for a little bit, bend the knees, reach back with the hips, hold here. You can lean on the chair comfortably. Hands can go to prayer if you prefer. And you just feel what's going on in these quadriceps and the top of the thighs and the buttock, the gluteal muscles. And we do our best for 3 nice full breaths. Stay 2. Hold on another breath. Now use your leg muscles. Press into the feet. Rise all the way to standing. Hands in prayer, rising overhead. Reach up with both arms. And as you exhale, move the arms through T position and circle those hands right into your heart. Press the palms actively together. Let your weight be equally distributed between left and right foot. Feel the floor beneath the feet. Feel the palms pressing together. Feel the feet and the hands at the same time. Pause here, just another breath. And as you finish, let the arms relax. We're going to stay facing the chair as we step the right foot beneath the chair and take the left foot back. Now, adjust the feet. Sometimes creating more space between the feet helps you to feel more stable. So I want you to try to adjust so you're stable enough that you don't need your hands. That might mean widening the feet. It might step them close together. What's going to let you feel really stable here? Now we want the chair within our reach, and if you need to use the chair, you use it. But the chair is always here in case you need to return to it. Only if you feel stable enough without the chair would you bend the arms into this W position. If you need the chair, you can do one hand, right hand on the chair, left arm in the W, or if needed, both hands on the chair. So you're going to choose. As you inhale, that front knee, the right knee bends over the ankle, and the W arms reach back. So there's a broadening and opening of the chest. And then as you exhale, straighten the leg and lower the arm. So we're going to repeat that 3 more times. Inhale, knee over the ankle, arms form a W, chest presses forward, arms reach back. Exhale, straighten the leg, release the hands. 2 more, knee over ankle, arms draw back into W, broaden through the heart. Nice, everyone. Exhale, straighten, hands to chair. We'll add a hold here. So inhale, knee over ankle, arms go back, gazes forward. Notice what it feels like as you press those arms back. What do you feel in the shoulders, arms, and chest? Can you feel the shoulder blades squeezing toward each other? Best you can for 3 more breaths. And stay for 2. Holding the pose, another breath. When you're done, straighten the leg, move the hands to the chair now. We're all going to hold the chair, even pulling that chair in closer. So for me, I have a bar on my chair. That bar is actually touching my shin. Heels of the hands pressing down. We work with a neutral spine. Avoid rounding your back. And as you exhale, hinge until you feel an awakening, a level of sensation in your front leg, your right leg, and then press into the chair and rise up. Let's move on, exhale. So on the exhale, fold from the hips, come forward. Now I'd like you to use your arms, push down into the chair and inhale, rise back up. So we want to cultivate a little upper arm strength or upper body strength. Exhale, hinge forward, moving toward the top of the chair. Inhale, press into the chair, rise up. Let's go 2 more times. So exhale, hinge from the hips, fold forward just as far as you can. Use your arms, inhale up, and we'll hold this next one. So exhale, press into the feet, tighten the legs, hinge forward. Gazes down, looking toward the floor or seat of your chair. Remembering to breathe fully as you hold. Maybe noticing that felt sense of the air in the nostrils, the coolness on the inhale, the warmed breath on the exhale. 2 more breaths. When your breaths are done, use your arms, press down into the chair and rise up. Once you're up, bend the front knee a little, lean into the chair for support and glide the back foot forward. March in place a bit, let everything relax. We'll continue with the same 2 postures on the other side. So left foot now steps under the chair. Right foot steps back, so we're prioritizing stability here. So the feet are as far apart or as close together as needed to feel that sense of stability. Once you have it, if appropriate for you today, the arms bend, or we go left hand on the chair, right arm bent if you're doing one hand. On the inhale, knee over ankle, arms draw back, chest comes a little forward of the hips. Exhale, straighten the leg and release the hands to the chair. Inhale, warrior with W arms. Exhale, release. Let's go 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, release. Last one we'll hold, so knee bends over the ankle, one arm or both arms draw back, chest is forward, gaze is forward. Can you sink into that back heel, tightening up the legs? Full breaths for 3 more. Nice, everyone, stay 2. Hold on if you can, another breath. And when you're done, allow your leg to straighten as the hands release to the chair. Relax the shoulders. Pull the chair in close. Maybe it will touch your shin. Remember, this is a movement from the hips, not a rounding of the back. So we want to lift the heart and keeping the heart lifted as you exhale and hinge toward the top of your chair. Using upper body strength, press down into the chair and rise up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold forward. Inhale, press down and rise up. And last time, exhale, hinge from the hips, fold forward, gaze is down, breath is full, and let's stay with it best you can for 3 more. And stay 2. Offer it 1 more breath. Want to power up your arms. When ready, press down into the chair, push yourself up. Once up, front knee bends a bit, back foot steps in, march in place, let everything release. We're going to turn here, so our right hip is facing the back of the chair. We're going to go for a very short straddle. So sometimes we go wide, but today the feet won't be much more than a foot or a little wider apart. Heels go in a little bit, not a lot, but just a little bit. Hands on the hips. And we're just going to begin to rock the hips. We're going to rock the hips gently side to side. Pushing left, pushing right. And the knees can bend as much as you'd like. And the next time you push your hips away from the chair over to the left, and you swing the hips forward to the right and back. So we're circling. Now, if you notice, there's very little intentional movement in my upper body. So it's almost like I'm swinging my pelvis around my spine. We'll let the upper body in a little while, but let's try to get this movement first. And then make it bigger, allowing the upper body to move. And you don't have to do it. It will start to move as you make the circles bigger. Keep the circles fairly large and reverse direction. And start to make the circles a little smaller so the upper body starts to become a bit stiller. And that idea again of circling the pelvis around the spine. It reminds me of those little things. I don't know if you'd call them toys, but maybe a toy for adults, where there's the pendulum in the sand and you can move the pendulum and it starts to make designs in the sand. So we can imagine our tailbone drawing designs in the sand. So let's circle right around to stillness. And then just slow rocking of the hips side to side. And now bringing those hips to stillness, we're going to widen the feet a little bit more with the toes pointing out. This movement can be done with hands on hip or one hand on the chair, so your choice. If you're using the chair, you might want to nudge it away a little bit so we don't bump it with the knee. And on the exhale, we're going to bend both knees. So I just discovered I needed my feet a little wider. You might discover the same. Maybe you need yours a little closer. If you're feeling any pain in the knees with this, I want you to stop and instead do our chair pose again. But those of you who are able to do this with the feet wide, We're going to exhale and sit into a goddess-like pose. And inhale, rise out. And exhale, sit. And inhale, rise out. Let's go for 3 more. Exhale, sit. Inhale, rise out. 2 more. The last one we'll try holding. So come down to a place that's neither too much nor too little. You can always change your mind. You can back out or go deeper. So take your time, be patient. Come back to that sensation of the breath moving through the nose. Sense the coolness upon inhale. The warmth of the breath on exhale. And if able, stay 3 more breaths. Honoring your body, stay 2. Give it now another breath. And when you're done, slowly ease out. Grab the chair with one hand, pull it in close, and heel toe. Your feet back to hip width apart. Once the feet are at hip width, just march in place a little, let everything relax. And from here, we're going to pull that chair in to touch the leg, maybe the top of the leg. Hand is resting inside the seat of the chair. And we grow tall in our Tadasana, in our mountain, chin parallel to the floor, crown of the head open to the sky, and feet grounded in the earth. Please imagine that both of your shoulder blades on the back side of the body are touching a wall. Keeping both shoulder blades on the wall, let the hips move a little away from the chair as you lean toward the chair. And as you inhale, come up and let the hips find neutral. Exhale, hips go a little left as you lean to your right. Inhale, hips to neutral, spine upright. Last time, hips easing a little left as you lean to the right. Hold here. Turn your head to look down toward the seat of your chair. As you inhale, raise the left arm up to the sky and turn to look up toward your fingertips. And as you exhale, lower your left arm down and turn to look toward the seat of your chair. Inhaling, left arm up, gaze up. Exhale, left arm down, gaze down. Third time, last time, we'll hold. Inhale, left arm up, gaze up, hold up. Anchor into the feet, find the breath. And we'll stay here together for 3 more breaths. And stay with it for 2. Holding on another breath. Keep your spine still. First, exhale the arm down, turn your head to look toward the seat of the chair. Move awareness into the left side of your trunk and notice those muscles contracting as you draw yourself up. Once up, march in place a little bit. And then turn to face the back of your chair. Let the heels of your hands press down into the top of the chair for downward dog. One foot steps back, then the other. Feet are aligned, hips or tailbone extend behind as chest sinks through the shoulders. Long full breaths for 3. And stay 2. Give it another breath. Once you're done, upper back presses to sky as you rise up, walking the feet back toward the chair as you come up. And once upright, relax the shoulders down and back, and then adjust so your left hip is now facing the back of your chair. Draw the chair in close so it's touching the hip. Left hand resting inside the top of the chair. And as you exhale, the hips displace a little to the right as you lean to the left. And then inhale, rise up. And exhale, leaning. Inhale, rise up. And again, hips displacing a little right as you lean left and hold. Ground both feet equally. Turn the head to look down toward the seat of your chair. And as you inhale, raise the right arm up and turn to look up toward the right hand. Excuse me. And as you exhale, bring your arm down and turn the head to look toward the seat of your chair. Inhaling, right arm up, gaze up. Exhaling, right arm down, gaze down. Last time for a hold. So inhale, right arm up, gaze up. Hold up, fully anchored in both feet. Stay here, breathe for 3 more breaths. And stay for 2 more breaths. Now, when you're done, exhale your arm down, gaze down. Attention moving into the right side of your torso and feeling those right side muscles contract to draw you all the way up. Once up, please turn again to face your chair. March a little bit in place. And then standing downward dog, one foot steps back, the other foot steps back. Reach with your tail, extend the arms, and let your chest sink down through the shoulders. Comfortably full breaths here for 3. And stay 2 more breaths. Give it the time you need to finish. When done, upper back is pressing toward the sky, easing up and walking the feet again in toward the chair. Let's stand tall. Once tall, release and relax the shoulders down the back. We're going to work here for a little bit of balance. So what I'd like you to do is bend the knees slightly, press the heels of the hands into the top of the chair, and step backward with the right foot. Try to bring the right heel down, straighten the left leg, and begin to lift the right foot off the floor. I'd like you to try to draw a straight line from your heel to the back of the head, and then you're hinging from the left hip joint to find your balance. Now, you might never let go of your chair, and that's fine, but you might experiment with easing up on your grip so that your full weight isn't there, but you're touching the chair softly. And feel the weight going down into the left leg, feel the breath. And if you can, hold on to it for 2 more breaths. And hold on to it for 1 more breath. When you're done, slowly back out of the pose. Once out, marching in place, let everything soften and loosen up a little bit. And then we'll try the same pose on the other side. So bend the knees, step back with the left foot now. Shift weight over the right leg. You're going to straighten the leg without locking the knee. And then hinging from the hips, straight line from heel to top back of head. Push through the heel, find breath. And explore the degree of support you want from the chair, full, partial, or very light touch. And stay best you can for 3 more breaths. And stay 2. Holding on another breath. When you're done, leaning, hinging back up. Once up, ground both feet, bend both knees, reach back with the hips, sit in an imaginary chair, Press into the feet and rise tall again. 2 more times, same thing. Exhale, bend the knees, reach back with the hips, sit in your chair. Inhale, press into the feet, rise tall. And last time, bend the knees, reach back with the hips, hold. Full breaths for 3. Sitting nice and low, stay 2. If able, 1 more breath. When you're done, press into the feet, stand tall. Hold the chair, lift the sternum from the belly, gentle, gentle back bend. And then spine finds neutral. And once neutral, let's prepare to sit, but let's sit sideways in the chair. So turn, so your right hip is facing the back of your chair, and your right arm is resting on the top of the chair. Both feet are firm on the floor, and we'll place the left hand on the right knee. Heart lifting away from the belly button. And we twist from the bottom to the top. So look forward, keep looking forward. And exhale, take your lower, middle, and upper spine around. And then bring your head. And then inhale, head, shoulders, and the rest of the spine. So exhale, turn bottom to top, head moves last. Inhale, head first as you come forward. We'll hold the next one. So exhale, twisting from the bottom to the top. Head comes around last, and you hold. While holding, think about sitting tall on inhale and experiencing that twist on the exhale. Stay best you can for 3 more breaths. Take your time. When your breaths are complete, please slowly unwind. Once you have unwound, to turn to face first the front of your seat, shuffling a little away from the back of the chair, hands on knees for cat-cow. Exhale, round a bit, tuck the chin. Inhale, belly and chest ease forward, bridge of nose to sky. And one last time, exhale, round it out, tuck the chin. And inhale, belly and chest forward, bridge of nose to sky. And then spine readjusts to neutral. And then we turn, so the left hip is facing the back of the chair, left arm resting on top of the chair, and right hand crosses over to the left knee. Sit tall, imagine lower, middle, and upper spine, then the neck. Remember, we go in from the bottom to the top. So on the exhale, lower, middle, upper, and then the head. Inhale, head, upper, middle, and lower forward. Best you can. Exhale, find your twist, lower, middle, upper, and head. Inhale, head, and everything comes forward. Last time for a hold. So exhale, lower, middle, upper, then the head, and we hold. Nice and tall on inhale, and exploring deeper on exhale. And stay with it, full breaths for 3 more. And stay 2. Give it now another breath. When done, head comes forward, rest of spine follows, and we land, so we sit forward in our seat, hands on knees, and feet a little wider than the chair legs. Bend your elbows and point the elbows behind you, even squeeze the shoulders together a little, and press into your lap for support and hinge as far forward as feels comfortable. Maybe relaxing the neck and head. And then as ready, let the head bob up first, heads aligned with shoulders, press into your lap, push yourself all the way up. When up, sweep the arms forward and up, lengthen, reach to the sky, bring palms together, lower the hands to your heart. Feel the thumbs or rest the thumbs on your chest. Feel the touch of the thumbs on the sternum. The press of the palms together. Feel the feet on the floor. Feel the feet on the floor, the palms together, the touch of the thumbs, all at the same time. Sense the outline of your body and become alert to all the experiences arising within that outline. Just another breath or two here. When ready, please allow the hands to relax to the lap. Adjust the feet into a position that feels comfortable, possibly receiving a little support from the chair, but never losing this nice upright posture. Hands either down or face up on the lap. Eyes either soften toward the floor or close. And attention comes back to the nose and the breath. Feel the flow of the inhale through the nostrils. Feel the flow of your exhale through the nostrils. Continue to follow the breath. Welcoming in a sense of softening, sense of release and relaxation with every exhaling breath. Welcome in a sense of softening, sense of release, a sense of relaxation. On every exhaling breath, let go and let go and let go. Please allow your breath to deepen And also awaken the body with slow, gentle movement. Move and stretch in any way that will feel good. And once you are ready to move the hands to prayer position at the heart, as we close sharing the salutation of Namaste.